After losing my spouse, I sought solace in a fresh start with my daughter. We journeyed to a secluded, old house in the countryside. Stepping inside, a chill ran down my spine. Despite it, I was determined to make it a haven for us. As we entered our new home, a chill raced down my spine, sending shivers across my skin. Despite my apprehension, I resolved to make this house a sanctuary for my daughter and me. One day, my daughter received a gift, a token of affection from a distant relative. Little did we know, this seemingly harmless doll harbored a dark secret, a secret that would soon unravel the fabric of our reality. At first, it was subtle. Strange occurrences that could be easily dismissed as mere coincidences. Objects inexplicably moved from their rightful places, whispers heard in the dead of night when all should be silent. But as time wore on, the presence grew more insistent, more malevolent. I would find my daughter conversing with the doll, speaking words that chilled me to the bone, words that no child should know, let alone utter with such conviction. And yet, she seemed captivated by the doll's presence, drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of her laughter echoing through the halls, laughter that seemed to be tinged with madness. And when I would enter her room, she would be sitting there, the doll cradled in her arms, its eyes gleaming with a sinister light. I tried to rid our home of the accursed doll, to banish it from our lives and restore peace to our fractured existence. But no matter what I tried, it always found its way back into my daughter's possession, as if drawn to her by some unseen force. And then came the nightmares, visions of unspeakable horrors that plagued my every waking moment. I could feel the doll's presence, its malevolence seeping into my very soul, twisting and distorting my reality until I could no longer distinguish between what was real and what was merely a figment of my tortured imagination. As the night wore on, the atmosphere in our home grew increasingly oppressive, suffocating us with its malevolent presence. I watched in horror as the doll, once a benign plaything, transformed before my very eyes into a vessel of darkness, its porcelain features contorting into a grotesque semblance of life. The air grew thick with the scent of decay, and a chill settled deep into my bones, sending shivers of dread coursing through my veins. Shadows danced along the walls, twisting and contorting into sinister shapes that seemed to leer at us with malicious intent. With a shiver of dread, I realized the truth: the doll had become a conduit for something far more sinister, a malevolent spirit that hungered for our souls. And as I met my daughter's terrified gaze, I knew that we were facing a force beyond our comprehension, a darkness that threatened to consume us whole. Without a word, we both understood what had to be done. With trembling hands, I reached out to grasp my daughter's hand, the cold touch of her fingers sending a shiver down my spine. Together, we fled from the room, the echoes of unearthly laughter echoing in our ears. But no matter how far we ran, the darkness pursued us, its icy grip tightening with each passing moment. And as we reached the threshold of the house, I knew that our only chance for survival lay in escape. As we burst through the threshold into the cold embrace of the night, I knew that we could never return. The darkness seemed to swirl around us, whispering of unspeakable horrors lurking just beyond our sight. With my daughter's safety paramount in my mind, we fled into the unknown, leaving behind the shattered remnants of our former lives. And though the memory of that night will forever haunt me, I know that we made the right choice to run from the darkness that threatened to consume us whole, and never look back.